2D2, right?
R2D2. That's the guy robot. Oh no, that is R2D2. Is black supposed to be on this side?
I don't think it matters.
I need to make an announcement about adjournments. We won't be adjourning tonight because there's no lunch break, but this morning we had a couple of adjournments and people came back into the room during the adjournment period.
No, you get it.
And
White.
I need to stress that if you are on an adjourned board and you're off at lunch, you do not come back until your time is set to restart the match. This is very important. So we'll always have somebody in the room making sure that the boards are not being observed, all right? Other than that, I'm looking forward to actually getting a chance to watch some of the games this round. And hope you all have a good game. Everything should be set up, and if your opponent's here, you can start your game.
Hey, so hi everyone. Thanks. It's Andrew Jackson, and I have the wonderful Jennie Shen, VP here joining us. There's somebody in the background. I don't. Hey, it's Andy Oken, actually. Oh my gosh, I didn't see you there. Sorry, this is too easy. So you
I have not been texting at all.
at all? Really?
No.
Not even a little bit?
Even a little bit.
Not even a fan. Hey, thanks for joining us. So how's the Congress going?
The Congress is going very well.
Yeah.
The facilities are wonderful, and I see people enjoying themselves, playing Go all over the place.
Right. So
Seeing
you're-
old friends.
You're photobombing our stream. Do you have anything you want to say to the internet here while you're here?
No.
No. Well, then I guess we should just get started. All right. Do you want to actually observe?
Well, the internet should be more careful.
The internet should be careful about what?
I don't know.
Just about
Just generally.
Because you're on. That's good advice.
I'm supposed to talk to the whole internet.
Okay, so
What game?
so Jenny, you've got us here. Or I should say, we've got you here. We're going to look at Michael Chen versus Mark Lee. Michael Chen's style is unique. I don't know anything like it. I'm really hoping you can help me understand it, or at least a little bit, maybe. What do you think? Maybe? No.
I have never seen Michael's game
You've
ever.
Never seen Michael's game.
No, I don't know his
Okay,
style,
okay.
so I get to see it.
So we'll get to see you'll see this for the first time. Okay.
Yeah, but I think this is really cool. And Andrew,
Oh.
I don't mean.
Not this-
I think you did a really good job.
Thank you. I had great support from the other leadership
Mhm.
room. So
Yeah, you think it's cool?
I think it's amazing.
I think
Yeah,
he's
it's
pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
did I get this confused? Okay. Anyway, well let's get into the game. Let's see
Yeah,
what
we
So,
can start looking at
we'll
the
start
game.
at the beginning. That's right.
Mm.
And we'll get caught up. So are you on the game board there? And we'll get going. Okay. So
So, who's black?
Mark is black again.
Mark
You-
is black. We are doing Mark's game. I did Mark's game in the morning. Oh, you did Mark's game.
We both did Mark's game in the morning.
No, I didn't. I did board 2 at KGS, so that's
I see.
Minjo's game. And because Mark is always on board 1, that's why we're doing it.
Right. It just happens.
And so we are only doing board 1. So this is the master, right?
The North American Masters.
Well, so
US Open.
Mr. Okan, this thing gets so confusing. I don't know why everyone is playing in the morning and everyone is also playing at night.
We opted to make the U.S. Open Masters a 9-round tournament.
Uh-huh.
We wanted to have a lot of rounds, a lot of chances for good play, and some very clear results. And we wanted to attract the best players we could
Oh.
to our Congress and make it a very high quality event.
It also lets all the money go in one, rather than try and have 2 tournaments with they're each for some $5,000.
Right.
We could have one tournament for $10,000,
Yes.
rather than have people try and compete in one or both.
It's treating the U.S. Open as one very big premier event that goes all the way from new players
Right,
to
right.
The very best we get here.
Right. Absolutely.
I saw lots of pros are playing in the tournament.
Yep.
Yeah, there are also top Chinese amateur players joined us. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, I think it's gonna work out all right. And of course, the video thing is all new. Apparently, we have things a little bit upside down and backwards this time. Apparently, we have the board upside down. Is that right? Are we upside down compared to their board? Or are they upside down compared to our board? It's the same thing either way when you look at it. Blue flip. You can rotate it 180 degrees there. You can rotate the board camera for us 180 degrees there, and we'll come back to it. Actually, do you wanna talk about the opening here? So this is.
Yeah.
We fly into a new joseki here right after that.
That's not a joseki. This is the mostly played joseki.
The mostly played joseki?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. So Mark is black.
Mark is black,
Right,
okay.
Michael is white.
Mark was black this morning too. So
So this one, right? Black attaches, white comes here. Did you see this a lot?
I've seen this a lot recently, but mostly I see the simpler version where people are just play here.
If you play programs, you will see a lot.
I
They
see.
keep making new variations. Like the current popular one is this one.
I saw that one.
You
I also
saw that
saw
one?
this one.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
saw
but
the
don't
one.
ask me if I know the next move. I think I've only seen this one.
Well, I think this one is like something like this. They keep making. You see this one?
I have not seen that one.
You see this one?
You guys lost me about 3 minutes
Oh,
ago.
come on. Andy.
Okay.
Or to answer your question precisely, no, I have not.
That was the question we were asked.
Well, we can just look
No,
at what
find
they
us.
did, right?
Show him. Come on in.
Just look at the real game,
Mm-hmm.
because this is also normal joseki.
Are
And
you
then
figuring it out there, Ashish?
I rotate one.
Here, why don't you and
I rotate one.
yeah, Ashish.
I'm getting texts about how the board is rotating.
so everyone's leaving, and I'm just here, just me. Oh, that's good.
Hello.
And now does it match their board? It does.
Mhm.
So the little black stones go on the, oh, he's back.
Yes, we play on the intersections, not in squares, Mr. Oken. Did I just joggle the table? I did. Okay, alright. So,
All right.
here we are.
You know the most basic joseki?
This one?
Mm.
Let's see, from here, I believe I've seen this one.
Yeah, this one is
This
the
is
most
the simplest
basic,
one.
simple. Real game Mark played here.
Right.
This is another one.
Right.
So-
I know two variations here. I know I've seen this one, which I think is what Michael played, but I've also seen this one a couple times.
So
But,
white doesn't want to play here.
no, of course not.
This feels like black takes advantage in Sunday. So he wants to be more efficient. He goes here.
Right.
After that,
After that, yeah.
so why black doesn't play here now?
Presumably because the push and cut requires that stone to back it up.
That's good. Oh, you knew it.
Or you had me nervous for a second.
Oops.
See?
I see.
She asks the hard questions. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So now that I have that though, I can play here because if there's the push and the cut, I can just catch.
So you don't like my questions?
No, I like your questions. I'm more afraid of your questions.
Well, this is to fix the push and cut. So, for example, if white honey now, black can just extend, right? With this stone, white cannot come out.
Right.
Black
If you
can just close
keep
it.
trying to go through, I can actually come back.
Right. So we can do more. This one, right?
Yeah.
Right. So if white comes here and cut, black can block.
Right. And I'm
Right.
gonna win this race.
You're gonna win. Okay.
I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
It looked like that.
So this jump fixed the push and cut. Real game, right?
Real game.
You have to
Yep.
move the moves. And black extend,
Pushes again.
and then white jumps out. So this is another joseki.
It looks like one of those patterns we see a lot. Right?
Yeah, it looks reasonable, right? For both sides. I saw the normal move. Normal move is black needs to fix it. Because without this stone, after white jumps out, white can honey here, and then black is cut off. So this is a problem, and black needs to fix it. But in the real game, black didn't fix it directly. He played here first.
Right. So he's sort of inducing white to help him make him fix his shape.
Well,
But
he wants to, because if he comes here, he might think that white is gonna get this very comfortable extension, and he wants to do this exchange first. Like if black gets this first,
Right.
and then go back to fix it,
Right.
then this group is not completely alive.
Which
also,
is what happened, right? This
Yeah.
is what we saw.
yeah. So you want to work with this one?
Well, it begs the question, right? If I came here and I should have protected here,
Mhm.
was there a weakness left behind that white can take advantage? This would be
Yeah.
the time for white to take advantage of it, right?
Well, but black also needs to make sure that this if white attacks from here, he's okay.
Right.
For example, double honey.
She's looking at you to be.
Oh,
What do you think of that?
goodness.
Well, I'm looking at you and see if you're falling asleep behind me.
That was your cue.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for having you on the show, Andy.
You want to kick him out?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It might be your time. Okay, but it looks like black's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, this
With-
way looks like
with the
black is
double
in
honey, it
trouble,
looks like
right?
black can't.
If black comes here, white pushes.
Cut to shreds.
Now this looks bad for
I
black.
don't think I can make anything work. I think this Atari doesn't work. If I Atari on the other side, it
Yeah,
doesn't work.
it looks bad for black. So I think black can still extend instead of the double honey.
Instead of the double honey, I have to,
Yeah,
have to
black
check
still
that.
can extend here. So after that, if white comes here, if white connects, black can just
Now
turn.
it's a little different, right?
Mm.
Now it's a little different.
So if white pushes,
Which side do we block on? We got to block on this side, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You have to connect, right? And after that, this shape is a little bit different because black can just live here,
Right.
right? And
That's
then
sente.
white comes here.
And then we can
Yeah.
take that vital shape point.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that one's from the simple joseki that I said I knew. So
And
it's-
this is the move to live.
Yeah, this is the simple joseki.
So if you know I can add Atari from here, right?
That looks awful.
Mhm.
Agree.
That I agree.
Because this will
right.
this
Good thing you
will
were here.
this will kill the white group on top, right?
Right,
On
right.
the side. So white has to Atari from here, but we look at the shape. Black is alive here,
Right.
but this is not alive. So, and this stone is at a good place.
Right, this move looks silly too.
Mhm.
Like you'd rather move this out here if you
Well,
can-
the shape is not good, not
Right.
that good.
Right.
So we just think that Mark thinks this is okay, and he can play here.
I see. So this is why Mark thinks it's safe to play here.
He has to work with this. He has to work on this variation first before he could play there.
I see. So you think he's researched this already? or
Yeah,
is it-
I think so. He must make sure this works.
Got it.
And so black after that, white jumps out. So
Okay.
now black definitely need to fix it.
And this is very efficient, making white help you play the move
Yeah,
you wanted to play
right.
in the first
So
place.
this is what you can learn
It's a good technique.
from
I
strong
like it.
players, that they always want this every stone to be the most efficient.
Got it.
Next
So that's
move?
what happened. Yeah, next move was the shoulder hit. So this is a
Uh-huh.
really similar pattern. Right?
So you said Mike's style is kind of different?
Well, I think he seems to make a lot of things that look like overplays but aren't necessary. First blush, they
That's
might be.
interesting, right? Actually, I remember Mike actually won the Samsung Cup, the World group, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And last year in New York, the Congress last year,
Mhm.
he said, I won the World Cup. He said.
The World Cup.
Yeah.
Master soccer player.
Yeah,
Mike.
because Samsung Cup had a World Cup. You know?
Okay. The World Cup in the title.
Yeah, but that group,
Uh-huh.
it's for like the people from the rest
Oh,
of the
it was
world.
the qualifiers. That's
Yeah,
right, the qualifiers for the
qualification.
world stage.
It's not other than China, Japan, and Korea. There's
right.
another group that's called the World. That group is called the World,
Got it.
and he won that group.
He won. Okay, so
Yeah.
he did in fact. win
Right, that's why he
the
said
World
I
Cup.
won the World Cup.
Makes a lot of sense. Mike isn't. Like
Yeah. He's very smart.
Yeah, smart. He's in New York these days too.
Actually, he's from Chengdu, same as.
We
mine.
gotta give this guy an exit if he's looking for an exit. We don't want to keep you here.
I'm fine for another few minutes.
Oh, are you? Okay, just check. I know your time is precious in Congress Week especially. So, anyway, sorry.
Anyway, and I'll come back tomorrow to be mocked differently.
Oh, good, excellent. Sorry. So we pushed out. We have the block.
So can black cut?
Looks hard. I don't think so because this stone back here looks like a lot
Yeah.
of the normal patterns that you see after white blocking would be problematic.
Well, this stone will help because you see. Even if we just look at a simple one like this, right? Because black cannot push out
the push
with
yeah,
this
doesn't
stone. Black cannot push out, so this is hard. This is hard for black, right? If you push, white can block,
work. Right.
right?
So those things are gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, real game.
In the real game.
So they play the same thing, like similar shape.
Yeah, it rhymes.
And it feels like, okay, you did this, I do that too. So black probably doesn't want to follow white and continue crawl like this. He doesn't like it, I guess. Because every crawl you make is making white strong.
Sure.
So he wants to get out as soon as possible.
Sure.
So he played here.
Is there still the attachment aji here in the other variation? If we have the crawl and the jump?
Yeah, of course the corner is still not black's territory.
And since the corner is still not black's
No,
territory,
not
these,
yet.
these crawls aren't doing much.
Yeah, he doesn't like this shape, I guess.
Right, got it.
Mm.
So he did the other.
Yeah, he played this one. So I think he's aiming like this kind of wedge. There's outside there's more weakness. If
Mhm.
black doesn't crawl, I'm going to help white.
Right.
So Mike played a very interesting move.
I mean, I thought it was interesting.
You
but
saw
it-
that
it
one.
seems-
Yeah, so you think what he's trying to do?
Well, yeah, I mean, I could tell that he wanted to then play here.
You
I
could
could
tell?
tell that,
You saw
yes.
the game, you're cheating.
Well, no, I mean, maybe a little bit. But I
What's he
did,
supposed to answer?
I did know that, I could tell that he wanted to play here. I mean, I would want to play here but I wouldn't know if I'd want to make that attachment. Like if this corner was empty, there's no question I would want to play here.
Right.
But I don't know if I want to play here so much that I want to give black these points.
Well,
you know what I mean?
the reason is that, first of all, he doesn't want to play
Bye-bye.
here
Right.
because this is like a fancy thank you move.
Right.
You're just fixing black's shape
And
and
there's
give
less
the territory.
logic here.
Also, this stone doesn't help so much. White still has a weakness on the outside. So he
So this
wants to
doesn't even
play
fix
here.
anything here, if that
Right,
makes
it's a thank you move.
Got
But
it.
White wants to play here because if black crawls, this is really painful for black. He doesn't want to crawl, right?
Right.
If you continue crawl, this is not. So if they
Oh.
play like this, they have to go to that room to play. They cannot
Oh,
play at the
they
strong
can't play the
player's
strong
room.
player room
No.
anymore. I see, I see. A tough judgment.
Yeah,
there.
right. So black needs to. Black will push and cut for sure, and white. This fight is not good for white. You can see, right?
I don't think
So the reason he plays this attach is because he wants to fix this push and cut. But if black does this is very interesting, I think, because it depends on what depends on black's reply. Then he would decide what to do. He can also switch to this direction.
You mean by a Hane here?
Well, if black honey
Oh, do you
here,
mean white can switch to this?
right?
direction?
White
I
is
see, I see.
it's like asking which direction you want,
I
right?
see.
Like if black honey here, white might just play here, because this way white jumps down. This is not alive.
I see.
And there's still turn incentive.
Right, right.
So, like if black comes here, white will come here. Still, you see, black doesn't have a good reply after this, because there's a tari, right?
Seems like
And there's this extend. So, in this case, the best thing to do is don't help white at all.
Don't give them any forcing moves.
Right. So if black comes out, that's what he wants, but he's worried about this move. So this is the white's plan, because with this exchange, black cannot push and cut.
Right.
You see the difference, right? This won't work because white can Atari,
Mm-hmm.
and then Atari, and then broken shape.
Broken
Atari.
shape, just ripped right
Right.
through. Absolutely.
Right, this is
Gotcha.
bad, really bad for black. So real game, black played this one. A very calm move,
Right.
Mm.
Gives white very few forcing moves, right?
right? So like what I said, white can also think about like on the outside, right? Double hunting,
Switching
things like
to
that.
developing
Right.
this hair. Right.
So I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
It doesn't. I think that it's not about it works well or not, but I think we all should think like this.
Aha. It's very flexible.
Right, flexible.
White hasn't actually given up that much.
Right.
Right.
So white played here,
Mhm.
and what did black do?
Well, of course he doesn't want to crawl.
No.
No.
He doesn't.
So he's going to switch. He's going to wedge. He's going to ask white in return. He's asking white the question what white wants, right?
Actually,
Maybe?
yeah, I think so. I watched a little bit of this morning's Stephanie's
Yeah.
and Matthew. I watched a little bit. I just heard that one line. Stephanie said, "Go is like this. You want me to do something, I don't do it."
Right. That sounds. That
That's
sounds about
very
right.
cute.
You should tell my wife. That's, anyway,
Really?
Yeah. Well, maybe not. Not if I want a happy household. We'll see. I think she's watching actually. Hi,
Yeah.
Jill. Okay.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
saw that. I just heard that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's it seems like an apt description.
Yeah, so black wants to counterattack for sure.
Right.
Right? Real game, white Ataris. So after that,
The question is, how is white going to play after this?
so locally we see white can connect here because this area, if black pushes and Atari, after that, because there's a block, you
Mhm.
see that black is gonna die. And this area,
It
it's
would be a race, right? If white
Right.
blocks and black blocks, this could be a race between the two.
right. So for example, what can you do now? And there's no good reply for black. I don't see anything. I don't see anything really works for black.
Right.
Like if black comes here, try to kill white. I think if white gets this incentive, something like this, then block. This looks like black is gonna die.
I see. I would
Oh,
probably have to read that out,
and if
but I
white
believe
wants to make sure that this works well, he can even try to
you. Cut first.
yeah. This black has this Atari.
Tricky.
Tricky, yeah. Anyway. So white comes here, black comes here.
Oh,
Black
yes, we're
didn't push
talking
in
about
cut.
how black, if
Right.
white connects on the other side,
Another side?
or maybe this.
And he doesn't want to play here because this move fixes cutting
Oh, so
center.
that'd be really bad.
Yeah, so you'd rather connect.
You don't want to
it.
give them forcing moves. The same
No.
way you don't want to play the Hanes here because it gives them forcing moves.
Right.
When you play the wrong connection, you give them forcing moves as well.
Right, so because without that, there's still, like, for example, a real game is like this, right?
Yeah,
Black
right.
comes here
White
and
connects on
white
that side and
comes
black
here.
goes.
So there's a honey to
Right.
cut
The Hane,
black
the
off.
Age we looked at.
Right, but if you play here, then this becomes center.
And now there's
Then
no Hane anymore.
then the cut is
Right.
fixed with your thank you move.
I knew that. I'm just, providing a softball question.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
So black crawls and then white makes the bamboo joint, and then
White fix it. So I think black doesn't want to just connect.
right.
He wants to gain points, so he played here. So here comes a question about the life and death. Real game white plays here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then black comes here. White can cut.
Right.
Is the corner alive?
Well, I would actually want to know that before I played here.
You need to see it in 1 second.
It's alive. I know it's alive, but I want to know it back here. I mean, I agree with you. I'm saying I'd like to know right here, is it alive? Right? Now I want to know is it alive in 1 second.
Well,
I would say,
basically,
yes, it's alive.
Okay, that's good.
So.
That means you're 5 down.
Actually, it means that we talked about it before the camera turned on. But I appreciate what you said.
Well,
But I think my students should know because they've been practicing these problems. We do the L group, and this is the L group. And the L group, what? With a Hane in center can be alive.
well, it has nothing to do with this, but we need to show people this problem.
Right. So everybody should be reading whether or not this is alive or dead.
Yeah.
If they don't know, they should know. Is black alive or dead? She's already told you the answer, so you should figure out why it's right.
Well, if black gains one center move, the corner is alive. So because this move is center, right? Otherwise, if white tries to kill, simple life and death, this will kill the 2 stones.
Right.
Connect and die. Easy. So this the corner is alive. That's why black is not worried about get cut off.
But this does mean, because of this potential for later, it does mean that white can cut black off in center.
Yes.
Right. So this tail here is actually vulnerable to be cut off at any time, and black will pretty much have to live in the corner if
Yeah.
that happens. Right.
Right.
So.
But white can also save the center because locally this is that shape. So white can say, when white has lots of stones on the outside, and if this whole thing is killable, he can save this center and force you to connect back in gote, and that's possible, right? That's why white doesn't do this now. He will wait.
Right. We can
and do
save
it at
all
the
of that
right
in-
timing.
Right. We can save it all and keep it in reserve.
Mhm.
Right. Absolutely. So
Good.
so that sequence happens.
And then white comes here. I think this could be, so black comes here. And then white played this honey. This is a very strong move. It looks a little crazy.
That sounds like Michael to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds
that's-
like
that's how
what
it
you
rolls.
described Mike to me too.
Well, I didn't say he was crazy. I just said that he was very severe moves.
So what is going on here? Black must cut.
Must.
Right, it's only move.
Leaves him with no choice.
Well, but this cut looks very severe. So I don't know what to do as white. I don't know what's Mike's plan. Because white has to come out, right? Before that, white has to get a center move. Like white played this center. This is a center move. So you don't want to play this center, even though this is also center. But this stone is not as helpful as this one for attacking the outside stone.
Right, I agree. On the other hand, because you didn't play this stone, black doesn't have to play here, black can play here. So
Yeah.
black has more future territory.
Yeah, but still this stone
but
is
that
much
stone
more
is
helpful.
Still more helpful. That's right. So you've got to give something to get something. Right?
So real game, white played the extend,
That's right.
And no, I mean, after this exchange, white play this one. So he doesn't even want to ladder and kill this stone.
Why not?
Ask him.
Well,
I'm
he's
not
not here.
playing the
I gotta
game.
ask you.
I don't know. Well, he's getting more greedy. This way, white is, but
Is
this
it-
way there's more weakness.
He doesn't want to give an Atari here? I mean, like, would we be that?
That's
That's
why I said
stingy?
he's getting greedy.
Ah.
That's why he's greedy.
This is the greed.
But there's also problems.
Like
So
we're about to see, right?
yeah,
Right.
this one.
Hmm.
This move is sharp, I think.
It's aiming to cut.
Because white is kind of short of liberties here, right? You see if black gets this move,
Right.
then there's
It's a ladder, right?
Right.
It's like a short squeeze
white can
ladder.
just kill, black can just kill. So this is what happened.
Yes, this is what happened. And then
And then white comes here. Actually white just wants to fight. This is what he wants, I guess, because if he wants to avoid, he can Atari here directly, and he like this kind of shapes. Right, you don't have a good reply. Locally, for example, you really think that this fight is not gonna work for white, then you can do this. But not Atari,
got it.
this one, right?
And
Yeah.
just give these two up.
Right, but not this Atari, because this way black extend ahead,
And you
and
don't
this
have
one,
that,
right? Because black cannot push.
Sure.
So black turns, white connects. This way white gets the influence, but this also gives black lots of cash, which is nice. So this result is good for black. So
Okay.
he doesn't want to. Well, if the fight is good for him, then that's a good choice. But if the fight is not good, then he should play here.
I see. So you mean the fight after this?
After this,
After
yeah.
these
So
two?
so
And
he doesn't want to push from here and give up the 2 stones. He has to
Right.
fight. So he has to drag everything out.
So that's what's happening, right?
Mm.
Okay, so we're here.
And honey's only move. There's
Can't
no other
think
way.
about anything else. right?
No. What else can you do?
I don't know. I think the Hane is the only move as
Right.
well. But
So honey's ahead of 2.
after this, I would now think there were more choices. Now I would think that white maybe has more than one choice. I don't know.
What if black cuts?
I don't. Oh, my ladder works. I think it's
Your
not-
ladder works?
Yeah, I think the ladder works. Oh no, I lied. The ladder does not work. I'm wrong. Shoot, is this live? Okay.
This is live.
Oh man, I'm in
This is
trouble.
live.
She hit the button.
What happened?
That's it. Yeah, that should work. This should work. Everything's
Is it live?
yeah, we're still live. Everything's okay. Nothing's wrong. Yeah, I think black would be toast. Burnt toast.
That's why black cannot.
Yeah. So
What? Black is
Black can't. cut.
black is dead.
Right. That's what I said.
Mhm.
We agree.
We agree.
Right. Whew, okay. Passed another test. All right.
But I did this. You didn't do that.
well, yeah.
I
but-
did the sequence.
Well-
I showed you the sequence that works, and then you
Yeah,
said,
and then I
"Okay."
said it works. That's what I'm here to do. As a firm of people can already tell. It's a good thing I'm here. Now that Andy's gone, somebody's got to do it.
I should let you do that.
Okay.
Do the
okay.
sequence.
You want me to see? Okay. Well, after this, I can make this a change.
No, not again.
Oh, a different one. Oh, why didn't you say so?
No,
Oh.
I shouldn't show you that. I should let you figure out.
But right here, it seems like maybe white could choose something like this. Maybe. Or is this? There's too much over there to leave any weaknesses behind. So we just do it.
Well, this fight seems like, well, it's unclear, but it seems like a little bit too much for white. White is fighting too hard.
He's on too
That's
many
my
fronts.
feeling.
Too many fronts.
Right. This is a perfect peep. Painful, right?
Right.
Painful.
Right. But white answers it with the people.
He can't stand any of the moves like your answer. Like this is
Can't stand it.
he can't stand it.
Can't stand it.
Right.
Okay.
This is impossible. This is too painful.
I see.
And this is also painful. This is painful. Nothing's good. So he said, okay, if nothing's good, let's do something.
Let's do something that might be okay. Got it.
Well, sometimes it's like this. You think that I don't want to do this. These two, I also don't want to do it. Then even if I get a bad result, I
Uh-huh.
still want to do something like this.
Aren't there sometimes when you just have to endure it, where you're like, oh, it's so painful, but I have to do it? Like, how can you tell the
Yeah.
difference when it's those
Yeah,
times?
right.
Is there a way you can tell whether it's like so painful you have to endure it, or is it just a case by case basis? We have to sort of figure it out.
Well, like this kind of things, there's always ways to do the exchange,
Okay.
and you don't destroy yourself.
Okay.
And sometimes you don't have a choice.
I see. Did
So-
did he have a choice here?
Well, it's
So painful.
it's a it's unclear.
Okay.
So like something like this. If black wants to come out, right? This one.
Sure. You say this is your first instinct, right? To come out.
Could be my first instinct. That's the first thing I will look at.
First thing you'd read.
Right. After that, black comes here, right? This one actually becomes small already. So black
You mean
is
like this becomes small?
right. It's already small. It's not that big. Black. It's not like forcing the white must go back and fix it.
Would I have to come back and play here, or could I? I mean, if I owe a move, then black also gets sent in.
Right. But the problem is that like this area, the whole thing is now alive.
Oh, so black
The-
isn't just going to cut here.
Right. I think he's not gonna cut here,
Black's
but the
gonna go
whole
for the
thing's
whole
not
thing.
alive. Right.
Ah.
So that's why I think this fight is kind of. I think white needs to figure out the way to do exchange, and
Okay.
like a kind of this is if this fight is not very good for white, white has to do exchange and try to turn around. Like you get this, I get that. That's okay. But white gets stuck on this fight and gets everything
He
so
can't
heavy.
give it all up.
Right.
He can't give
so
everything.
then I would say earlier, the fight is bad.
I see.
When
so
he started
the
the
original
fight.
fight here, where he
Right,
extends,
earlier. So
where extending here would be too much, because that's what triggers this
he
fight.
might go back even earlier. and
Even
figure
before
out-
that,
Even
huh?
earlier.
I
Yeah.
see, I
But
see.
but if this is bad, if this fight is not good for white, then
then maybe
he should just
this-
kill that one.
This is
Kill with the ladder.
right. I see.
But I think Michael won't do that.
What do you think?
That's not his style.
So he's not going to do this? Well, I'd love to be
No,
able to.
I mean he's gonna fight. He wants to fight anyway. I mean he's
Sure.
not gonna do this kind of things. Just kill.
I see.
Mm.
I see. Of course he's going to. If he had just done this, I don't know, we're going to have to take a brief break here. Our laptop has just died with the game on it, so we're going to have to take a little bit of a break. We're going to switch back to the players, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
This is funny.
It's just very.
It dies.
It just shut itself off. This is the story of my life. I'm going to go next. Okay, I can't believe we photobombed this. I really can't. Anyway, we're back. So let's go over what happened. So we were just at.
Yeah, we real game, right? We go
Right.
back to the game. Yeah, and then this one.
Only move, right?
Yeah, right. White has to fix a cut. Then this is perfect peep, and then white comes here. Then black played this peep. This is it. Another asking move. Probe.
Right.
Ask white because if white blocks, then this becomes sente.
Right.
Then it's easy for black to come out.
Why play that at all?
Right. So if white comes here, this peep makes white heavy. So in the future, for example, when black comes out, no, I think he can just this like in the future, if there's a stone, then he can pull back, and then the
Sure.
whole thing's not alive.
Sure.
So white. Actually, I don't know what's the black going to do if white just connects. But it seems like there are many ways for black to escape. Like even if he just plays here, it looks like. Well, this works for sure. Just come out like this.
Simplest way.
Simple way. So in the game, white didn't connect.
No, white says
White-
you agree,
right.
I'll make good on my threat.
Actually, this cut is so big. It's really big. Black
Oh.
kills that.
Okay, it's really big.
Uh-huh. Like this?
Yeah, like this. And then black cuts.
Black cuts. So here, if black pushes, I guess white is gonna push here. So if black connects, white is gonna kill this side.
It's a trade.
Yeah. So this is
Trade looks better for white.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no cut here, and white black cuts here, right? This is the real game.
This is a real game.
Mm.
And then white turns.
White turns here. This is a trick. If you think you can come out like this,
Uh-oh.
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 The ladder works for
Ladder definitely
white,
works for
right?
white.
So black cannot come here, and then black comes here.
So black plays the first one,
Uh-huh.
and then comes back.
Capture. Then white has to block.
Yep.
This is huge. Otherwise, it's a broken shape. Black comes in center. I will vote for black because black has lots of cash. I see a lot of cash, and then he can defend here.
No,
Like
it wasn't Sente. Actually, black came back.
that.
to
Black
attack.
came back here.
Is he worried about this cut happening in Sente and then white attacking this group?
Yeah, because white gets it strong here, so he might be worried
So does
about
this-
this group. Yes.
Does this still count as, Sente, as ending in Sente for black if he had to come fix all the way over there?
If then this doesn't count center.
Okay. And he
And-
comes back and fixes it.
Oh, but this counts center. But because there's a push, right? And then there's a push and cut.
He's got cut when he pushes through here.
There's a push and a cut. The problem is if white thinks this is small, white doesn't have to because when black pushes, white can just give
Give
up
the
the
two.
two stones. So this is really big. I think if I play white, I might just Tenuki, and because this is okay. If you
Doing
want to
it
kill
now.
that, right?
Yeah.
Well, so I think black is not gonna do this now.
I see.
But
see.
real game
Answer here.
real game he answered. I guess Mike is so he is he still aiming? No, that's not right. This group is alive. So why is he fixing this one? I don't know.
Good question. We'll have to ask him. We'll
Well,
put it on
if-
our list.
The only reason he wants to do this is because he is still aiming something here. But if this is alive, right? Because this is center eye, right? White needs to end a move, then the corner is a dead shape. But black can make another eye on the outside, so this is not killable. Then why is he here? Why is it not here? This move is huge with this background
Maybe
influence.
he wants to make sure the peep will still be next to him, so that he doesn't have to worry about the cut. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just putting things out.
That's possible. He worried about the cut. But if it's goated, then black is pretty happy, I think.
Okay. So black is gonna just implode? I don't know.
What did he do?
I don't know, I'm asking you.
He connected here. I think this is a big move. This cut is pretty severe.
So you think Mike should protect him?
Well, he doesn't have time.
He has to play here.
Mhm.
He doesn't have time because he lost points up here?
Well, you see that every move, right? Why, he doesn't have time to do this. But actually, he has time to take in Sente. Maybe like what you said, he's worried about this. I'm not sure about what he thinks. See, this is
This is hard.
this is hard.
Live commenting is the hardest thing to do.
Right. So why did he play this first? Why black has to take, right? Then he can do whatever he wants.
Sure.
And I think another thing is that why is he worried about this cut? Because after white gets so strong here, you can even kill the 3 stones from here. Then white can just do this kind of things
Sure.
and just come out. I don't think this is a problem, right? Is this a problem?
Looks okay to me.
No, black cannot cut. So what?
So
I
what?
don't know.
So why would we not play this and instead
And
play this?
play this first, right?
Right,
Taking
sure.
Sente.
Sure.
At least this fix this cut.
Right. It fixes the cut, and then you can come back and play here.
And he doesn't need to
Right.
if he doesn't care about these 2 stones.
So we didn't need to do this anyway. So
Mhm.
then we could instead play here, which looks like the bigger point on the board, right?
Yeah, that connect is really big.
Wow. It's not just one stone.
It's
so much more
about
than that.
because if white takes, white is extremely strong there, right?
Right.
But if black connects, white even if white ends the move to fix the cut on the outside, it's not as strong as if it takes.
Right. Right. Adding a move out here is not as good as if I'd already had those
Mhm.
liberties back, right?
Right.
Right. So.
So
yeah,
so
he
he
does.
he just wants this Sente? Is this really that severe?
That was my move. I picked that move a second ago.
You figure out?
I feel really.
You know
I'll
him.
die. Yeah. No, I
Well,
don't think
but
I
I
know
really,
him.
I really don't think this is a problem. Just like the variation I just showed. If white takes, black cuts, white comes here, net and honey.
Right, but once I haven't taken, now I better
Right,
do
and
something
connect.
about it.
Because black cannot cut. Black turns, white just connects. So this is bad for black. The variation I just showed.
This is bad for black.
No, I mean,
Bad for white.
if white comes here,
Sure.
and let's say white tenuki, right? Like this.
Right.
And then this one,
That would be bad for black.
this fight is not good for black. I don't
Right.
understand. Right? This is forced, right? Black cannot cut. So black has to turn. This
Sounds-
is bad for black.
Looks great for me as white. Yeah, I would take it.
You would take it, right?
Yeah, I mean I wouldn't win the continuation, but I'd take it from
Right.
here. Yeah.
So I don't get it. We have to ask him.
We'll have to.
Well, I have seen him sleeping downstairs all day.
Sleeping downstairs all day. Maybe he was dreaming about the game.
And I woke up him 2 times.
Oh gosh. Hold on. Okay.
He's like, what's happening?
Well, Congress is hard on everyone,
Mm.
so we had this one.
I don't know if he slept last night. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't blame him. There's a lot going on.
So after this white get this peeping Sente,
Well, we'll see. Yeah, he
yeah,
answered.
got
so-
this Sente, and then white fix it, right?
Comes back.
Because this cut is too severe. You know why?
Because you have 3 groups.
Because
3
you're
sets.
short of liberties.
Oh, I
this-
meant to say that. That was what I was going to say next. That was my next guess. Okay, because you
Yeah.
only have the 2 liberties here and you only
Right.
have 4 liberties there.
Right. So white has to come here. But I feel like black gets too much cash, this result.
Up here with being able to save.
Right, this has the value. White influence has the value, but the problem is black doesn't have any weakness around here.
There's
But
nothing
of course,
to use it for.
right now it's like that. But the value is in the future. Anything goes over there, this will work. This will help. So what did black do? Defend the corner.
Yes,
yeah.
defend the corner.
This is so big. Nice.
So then we'll approach from out here maybe for white?
Yeah, white comes.
Oh!
Here.
Okay.
Well, why is that surprising?
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it does emphasize the bottom, but it seems
Mhm.
like you're going to give up any possible future probes. If you just had played like out here, for instance, maybe
Right.
you could come in.
That's right. That's right.
So I'm saying I don't want to do any of those things. I just want this right
Well,
now.
it's good and bad, right?
It's a reasonable thing to say. right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. This one doesn't. You wanna save the aji in the
Right,
corner.
right.
This one you make black strong, but you also gain more stones here, and like when white comes here, it feels like this extension is a little different.
Sure, sure. Well, what if we make this exchange first?
He did that.
Just
right?
hypothetically. I mean, oh look, he did do that. That's right.
He did do that. It's hard to say if it's good exchange or not.
This one?
It's hard to say.
Why? Okay.
It's hard to say.
What are the arguments for and against?
Well, for example, like this, right? You
Right.
might want to play here in the future.
Sure.
So it's hard to say. That's it.
So that's the argument for us, because you might want to play here later.
Yeah.
Or that's the
so
argument
we don't know
against.
yet, right?
Okay. Okay. I see.
But it's nothing wrong with this. That's
Okay.
what he did.
Yeah,
I just
that's-
went to the room and saw a little bit, and I think black played this.
Not until after
Oh,
pushing.
he played this push.
That's right. He played both.
Oh, he played both pushes. Why?
He doesn't like co-threats.
What?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
There's no time problem, right?
I hope not. They should have plenty of
So
time.
why is this needed? Real game.
This is a real game, that's right. So why would it be needed? Maybe he wants to worry about if he can come in under
I still don't understand why is this push center.
Stubborn, because Mike is stubborn.
Well, if black white just add a move here, so is black gonna kill the two stones?
This does look bigger than those two stones.
I don't know. Anyway,
Okay.
so yes, yeah, black jumps in,
Kick.
right? Kick. This is a kick.
I would say it's a kick, wouldn't you say? It's a kick?
I like kick.
All right.
Kick.
Don't kick me, but I'm nice. Okay. This all seems pretty normal.
Pretty normal.
A little constricted here.
Yeah, I walked to the other room. I just saw this move,
Mm-hmm,
and Mark was thinking, "Is this current?"
we
No,
have a few
not
more
yet.
moves. Yeah, we have a few more moves.
Um,
But as you were saying, so with the thickness here, black doesn't want to make a weak group.
it depends on like what kind of weak group. This is not so weak, right? Also, if white doesn't have enough territory and the thickness is kind of pretty far away from this, and this is when black comes out or live here easily, and if it's white's turn to build territory here,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's not efficient unless white already has enough cash to win.
I see. So if white has to make territory with these stones, he's
Right.
probably not going to win the game.
It's probably not good.
Probably not good. Okay.
I
That
don't
sounds
wanna
that
say-
sounds good too. Now, you don't want to say he's not going to win the game. You just want to say
Well,
it might
because
not be so
anything I'm not sure, I'm not gonna say that.
I see. That's we won't make you commit to it. Okay.
This one. So white has no choice. If I play white, I won't think just play here.
Just play there. That's right.
That's right.
Right. Because it's
Um,
consistent with what you've already said. Right?
Because white cannot retreat anymore. White has to play the most severe move. Also, like white's thinking is
So hang on. We say white can't retreat anymore. When was the last point at which white could retreat? Is it because he already is behind from missing a little bit here?
I don't think white is ahead, right?
Okay, so we don't think white's ahead. When did that happen? That's what
Well, I think this area, black gets more cash, and it's unclear like the value of this. It's very unclear.
I see. So white
So-
needs to play severely to turn this potential into something that he can count.
Well, I think another thing is I don't quite get this move because white is already being like white must attack very severely and try to get as much as he can.
Sure.
And black is still coming here, trying to take more cash from white. And white cannot say, like, this is impossible for white.
Sure.
Not even think about it, right?
Right.
If he plays here, he has to go to that room again.
Just
so
like I play with people like us. You know.
that like this kind of moves, white probably will think about it a little bit, but this is the most severe move because white thinks, well, I'm already attacking and trying to be as severe as I
Right.
can, and you're you want to take the corner.
You want another group? Okay. I'll
Right.
give you
So
another
he
group.
has to come here.
Okay.
That's just not just the move. It's also the spirit thing.
I see. So this is fighting spirit. And
Yeah, fighting spirit.
So then black cuts over here. So perhaps this is his plan.
Yeah, this Aji he pushed early. He wants this center because there's more Aji will help him to live in the corner.
I see.
This one, that's his plan.
Looks like that was his plan.
Yeah. And then, so what's going on here? We can look at a couple of variations. For example, if white comes here, locally, black cannot push, right? Black push and cut, white will come here and kill the corner.
So this is something
locally.
you look at first? Because I don't want to spoil it, but that is what he played.
Oh,
That's what white played.
that's my first feeling.
That's your first feeling. Okay, so let's look at some other ones though, because like you say, this is complicated. What else could you look
Well,
at?
because white needs to first to cut black off from the corner. Because if he answers here, this is too nice, right?
Way too nice. I
Right.
feel like
So-
I have to kill these now.
Right,
Or-
but with this stone, white also has problems.
I have some problems
Mhm.
with the turn.
Like even if you get this in center, there's still a attach and
Sure,
weakness.
Sure, sure.
Like this can peep, it's
So
all.
killing you is going to be really hard.
So if you want to kill this group, you first cannot retreat here. You need to be more severe here.
Oh, I see.
Gain more here, and then you have a chance to kill that.
Well, could you also say that if you're more severe here, you then don't have to kill this as much?
That's right.
Okay,
So why should This is the.
so you'll be better equipped to kill it, and you won't have to as much. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, I like it. So if we start here, then we're in good shape.
Well, I was reading because like this is center, right? But is this useful? Like this one? It doesn't seem like it's useful because white just needs one move to live here. This side.
That's right.
So let's first look at the simple ones, like this one, right? And white just needs to connect. This doesn't look. This looks dead. Black looks dead, right?
Right. Right. I don't think black will win
Well,
the race, right?
can he win the race? 5 liberties,
5 liberties to 5.
5 to 5.
But white's shape is better.
Well, black has to play here.
Right.
Black has to play here to reduce the
So
liberties.
then white would win, because then it's 5 to 5 and white's turn.
So that's what he did. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what he did. And then black crawls out.
Cross out. So without this exchange, this looks like reducing his own liberties. For example, white comes here, right? Black
Yeah.
connects. Then if white worries about the capture race, if white fixes this problem, black has this move. Oh, sorry. If white lives here, black has this move. And then there's a cut. There's
Right.
a push. So that's
can't just play
and
here
there's
anymore.
another peep
Right.
here. So there's many problems. That's why he doesn't want to do this exchange and give the center for white.
I see.
I guess white still has to work hard. Like this one and then play here. This looks like the only way for white. So what's happening? If black comes here, what is white going to do? Let's first look at this, right?
Okay.
Look at this and this cut. Who wins? What's your feeling?
Hang on, let me look at it. Let me look at it for 2 seconds. It looks like white is not going to have a lot of liberties if we just push. And we have to play a lot of Ataris that look really ugly. But if it works, then I should do it.
Ataris are not ugly. It's nice if it works.
It's nice if it works, but I'm not actually sure that it works. I think white might be out of line.
Forced?
Forced. This is all forced, right? No time to do anything else. And then the
Black
black
turns.
turns.
Who's dead?
I think I'm dead as white.
White is dead.
That's what I thought I saw.
Looks like.
All right.
So white cannot connect here.
Looks that way.
What can he do then? White comes here. What's this? You know, there's no. You think the pros are reading so fast?
Mm-hmm.
I just read like this. Everyone reads like this.
Like this slow? Or
There's
like,
no. I mean,
or like one at a time?
there's no tricks. Just read.
Just read.
But this looks like white still is gonna. Oh, this last. What's this?
I think I'm okay. I'll play crude moves as long as
Yeah.
I win.
And what
But
about
I'm more
this
worried
one?
about black. Oh no, that's not it.
That's different.
It's different. Wow, that's a nice net.
Well, if this doesn't work, then it has to be this.
Then I see.
That's how I read. I just read all these moves one by
Start
one.
with the simplest thing
Yeah,
that could work.
right.
And if it doesn't work, with the next
Right.
one. Right.
So there's no tricks.
No tricks. Just read it.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Just
the work.
read everything.
No substitute. Do the work.
Well, I think another thing is that if white can, if these stones die, and black can just get all the center moves on the outside, black is still happy because this is white's territory anyway.
It was already white's territory.
Right.
Black isn't risking anything, basically.
Right. So basically, black. If this happens, I think black is okay because white cannot jump out. You see, if white kills this
Oh,
inside,
no. I would be dead.
right? This will kill himself.
Don't do that. Okay.
So what is he gonna do?
Well, it sounds like if instead of pushing, blocking, and turning, it would be
This
better
is
if I
the-
just turn, right?
Which one?
If I just played here,
Um,
right
Can you
here,
show me?
just like this, because then I can leave all that sequence still unplayed.
no, this
I
is
haven't
white's
taken my
turn.
liberty. Was it?
That's white's turn.
Oh, it's white's turn.
I'm still looking at what's the best way for white to fix this move. To fix the outside.
Hmm. And I can't just take the liberty because I'm short. Yeah. And that doesn't work even quicker.
Yeah, because for example, like this, like what we just showed, white has to.
What if? Okay. What if I played here?
Wait, did I?
I think it is. It's black's turn. So this is the white plays there.
Oh, after this, it's like, did I put one more?
You had black turning already.
Right.
Right.
It's like this. White comes here. Yeah.
White comes here. And now the question is, how do we fix after black comes?
Mm-hmm.
I would say what if I played? Okay. Same problem. Oh, it doesn't fix anything. I think,
This is not very different.
right.
So maybe this is the only move.
Hmm. And now after this, I would just have to endure it.
But this looks okay for white. I think I probably messed up earlier. I thought it's black's turn. It's not. It's white's turn.
That's right. It's white's turn.
Yeah, so this will work. It's white's turn. Now white can just come here. This is okay. Or white can just come here. Anything.
Either one makes the
Right.
liberties longer. Okay.
So we are already catching up. This is current. Is this current?
No, we're not trying yet.
Oh.
Black plays here.
Oh, black played
Black
here.
turns, which is sort
Uh-huh.
of like I'm going to do that whole pushing and cutting sequence.
Yeah.
Only this is that one at
Mhm.
the end, right?
So if white connects here, there's no aji, but there's a cut.
Right.
This side. it
And
has a
now,
cut.
since you said this was white's
Right.
territory to begin with,
Mhm.
it's like black just got to settle here almost for free, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if white comes here, it's painful.
Oof.
And this will be sente.
Right.
And the aji is still. But if white connects here, black is gonna come here, I think.
And
So if you connect, this is still a problem.
that's the same problem, right?
Yeah.
So we'd have
so
to do
white
the
has to
hang, right?
do this, and then black can get to my variation earlier.
Right. You Atari and
Because
hit that.
he got this exchange
Right.
in sente.
Right.
Then he might have even better results because, for example, like can black get some sente moves and still do this? Like if
Oh, I
you
see.
turn, if white turns, black can still
Right. We don't have to give up
Close
on
it.
these. We don't have
Right.
to give up on these. We can save them again. Or yes, close it off entirely.
for example, you have to read all these to make this work, to make sure it works.
Right. That's why
That's
I'm
why
not
it's-
playing in there. That's why.
That's
I'm
why you're not
here.
playing there.
That's right.
That's why you're here.
That's why I'm here, exactly. But sheesh, there's still hope for you though. You could do it. If you study hard, you can make it work. A few years. All right.
I think I think if white pushes, black is gonna come here. And white probably cannot to gain, and this will kill white. White is short of liberties
That makes
already.
it 3 to
And if white
4.
can just, white just do this, right? White can just do this.
But then, yeah, but then I'm sealed in.
And then every move on the outside is sent for black.
Right, painful.
So that's possible? He can still do this. Because this is a vital point. Black really wants to play here.
So, of course, white is not
White
going to
turn.
cooperate. White turns on the bottom.
White turns on the bottom. So what if so if black comes here, white can still come here. And you see the difference is this stone goes here.
Right.
That reduced the black's liberty. That will change things. Like this, right?
Sure.
This one liberty will change things. When black tries to close white, there's a jump and Atari and kill the 4 stone. Like I'm saying that, this kind of thing.
Right, let's show it. So after here, I can jump out to here, right?
Right.
What you're saying?
Right.
Because after the push, I can apply
Right.
it and then touch
This
it.
one.
Right. Yeah. So this liberty changes things, but black doesn't decide to push the cut. He cuts underneath here.
Hmm. Because this doesn't work. He has to. Black cuts here,
Cuts underneath.
and white has to connect and
Yeah,
reduce the
okay.
liberty, and then black gets this instante. But this looks okay for white because I didn't see black worked so hard here, but he didn't really
Get in
profit, right?
I see, I see. But now black does push in,
Oh,
and white.
that's the only move.
Wow. It's not this block that he's going
Yeah,
for. it's
because
that.
there's a wedge.
And the wedge would kill white.
Mhm.
Yeah. But white is going to resist.
Does this work? There's a wedge.
There's a wedge, but then I'll take it in the ladder.
What if black turns first?
Then now I would have to protect that.
What if he Atari's here?
I didn't think I gained anything from this exchange. though.
Well, you have to read.
That's what my reading says, is I wouldn't gain anything from that exchange.
Well, these 3 stones,
Yes.
if these 3 stones die, then it won't work for white, right?
Right.
Um,
Can I?
Can
I
you?
can't, I was going to say, can I hit here? But I don't think I can.
Well, after black gains 1 liberty, he can go back here and kill you.
That's right, I won't have time to get this out yet.
Mm. So this is. So that means
White must have
white
another thing.
comes here, black comes here, white has to do something. Double honey?
It's the double
Yeah.
honey, yeah.
Wow, he did play here.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's another. That's like my feeling is if this doesn't work, then it has to be here.
Has to be even more severe. Right.
Oh, this one. So black is not gonna Atari here because after that, this honey fixed this wedge. After that, this wedge doesn't work for
Right.
black.
Right.
So, but this honey with this exchange, white also gained the liberties on the bottom.
So he can win.
Right. So black comes here because he wants to save this Atari.
Ah, so he can come back and win.
Right. He
These-
can win this race. Right.
Right. And that's
That's
now
what
we're caught up.
happened.
And that's what happened.
Does this work for white? Forced, right?
This seems like the same thing, right? That we just looked at a second ago.
come I feel like white is in trouble?
Well, it looks like white lost his corner territory, but only managed to keep the territory that he had to start with.
Well, then if this dies, game over because the white was trying to kill something or profit a lot.
Right.
But black lives inside and killed his corner
And
and,
gets the
and
profit.
live, right?
So then white would be far behind. Yikes. Good luck, Mike.
How does this work? I can't figure out.
Beats me. So Mike is almost in Zhaonian, and
Mhm.
Mark has 53 minutes still.
Mhm.
So it looks like the time is going to be fairly advantageous for
Mhm.
Mark getting started.
Well, if he has that much time, he should have read all the variations here and make sure that this works for him.
So if he hasn't played yet, that would mean that he hasn't yet read all the variations.
Well, if
he's
you-
still working on it,
I guess because he has that much time. This place decides the game.
right?
There's nothing else to do.
These aren't on the board yet. So
How come I feel like game over?
feels like game over.
Let me make sure there's nothing I can do. So these 3 stones cannot die, right?
Hang on. Yes, these 3 stones cannot die.
And then
Well-
what can I do? You're good
So
at
what
life
would,
and
he,
death.
what would he need to have?
Work hard.
I mean, I don't know if there's anything I could do, even if I'm good at life and death, to do this, because nothing here will
Locally
work.
we should, right?
Locally, we're out of liberties, right?
Because why cannot reduce black's liberties?
Right. And something clever like this doesn't work. There's
Well,
this
just
liberties on the
reduce.
board, right?
Just play.
And just
well,
capture.
like for example, like white comes here, black Ataris, right? Well, you can put this here.
You can just assume that's played.
Right.
Right.
And because that's forced, we just look at the variation in the corner. Like if
Mhm.
white comes here,
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at a variation. It would be this one, right?
wow,
Yeah.
your basics is good.
I've been working hard.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Seems fun.
hmm So what else can I do? If the corner is like this,
Well,
it just dies.
that's my question, is when we say, what is white looking for? I don't know what white can find, because this looks like such a done way to have these done. And the outside here, there's already 3 liberties. So if I do anything that doesn't take a liberty, it's too slow.
Right. So
Right?
you can't do this. If you do this, black turns.
And then there's 3 liberties again, and now you lose these.
Black can even connect because white cannot reduce the liberties on the outside.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
That's why I cannot figure out. I don't know what he was doing because he was playing this game and he needs to make sure this works.
Right, right. And if you didn't make sure it works, you shouldn't have played it. Right. But, you know, if I know Mike, he's not going to give up even if this goes down. He's still going to look for something else.
But he's
Maybe-
thinking forever right now.
Yeah, it looks that way. Maybe he'll go all out. He can't attack here because there's already eyes.
Black
here.
is alive.
Right.
There's no way to attack this group.
It's 2 alive.
And there's nothing on the board, everything's settled.
Hmm. Hmm. Pretty good then. Do you think we should stop the commentary? Or should we wait until we see what happens down here?
But I don't know what to do now. I think
Because
it's
we're done.
finished.
Do we have any questions? If anyone has any questions, we've got a link to that sli.do, event number 1583. You can go to http://sli.do and then enter in event code 1538. You can ask questions, vote on other people's questions.
There's one question.
What's it say?
It says, Jenny, do you see any possibility we might see moves in this game with AGA rules that wouldn't be played under Japan?
In this tournament? Or in this game in particular? That's kind of a strange question. I don't know. The differences between the rule sets are so slight. I don't know if there's such
Well, the only difference is the
Sorry.
Comey.
the Comey. Yeah.
The Comey matters. The other things don't matter.
Yeah,
because
pass don't.
because it's only like Comey 6.5 or 7.5 that matters. Anything else, because the other rules, the players will play the same moves.
Right.
Only the Comey is different, then they play differently. It has nothing to do with the rules.
That makes sense. So he did in fact.
He did it, and what can he do next?
We're still waiting. Don't know.
I don't know. I have no good reply for it. What? He played here.
Hey, I just put that down as a joke. I was like, he can't.
No,
play
you
here
put
because
it here.
Well, no. But I was like,
you
you
did?
can't play a move that doesn't take a liberty because black can just
Uh-huh.
go back and take the stones. Was what I was saying, right?
So black can push one more. This is center. Can black push again? Let's see.
Ouch.
Black pushes again. Then black cannot connect here. Black has to go back here.
So maybe I don't want to do this.
Maybe he doesn't want to do this.
I'm not sure if if I want to do that.
But even if white can get the outside influence, it's still this is so much. This loss is so much. It's too much. Black killed the inside white corner.
He doesn't push either of these.
He just killed it. Right.
Just lived in his corner.
Mm-hmm. We can count a little bit. You can see this is 10, right? This is
10, 15, 20?
this is about 20 points.
20.
And that's the only thing. Like, let's say this is the influence. There's a few points here. There's something here. The center
Right.
white has some potential. So let's say the whole thing, this and this is 25, and then this potential, how much can white build?
So I would actually count this as like 5 points here.
You
for
can.
white. And that's it. So I'd say 5, 20,
But
30 points.
but white can get it outside
Sure.
center moves, so white can have more than 5. But we look at black. Black has that corner 6. Actually, what happened in the game is white did this. White connected here. Black pushed one more,
White
right?
connected, black pushed.
Yeah, this is the same as our variation, and then black killed it, and then white comes
White
here,
tries to build
try to
something
build
very
the
big.
center.
Yeah.
I was going to count and see how much black has. So give me 2 minutes.
Sure, that's fine. Okay. How do you want to count out loud? I was just counting this up here, but I'm not sure how I count.
Well, black has at least 50 points territory cash. I mean,
50 points cash.
yeah. And this is the real game. Black played this honey and then come here. So white still has to reduce liberties to win this. That means this place white doesn't even have 20.
That's right. He has to take all of these off the board.
Did he
so
play
this is
here?
only 10 points. Yep, played there.
Yeah.
and then
So this
ball.
is a lot.
So
this is a
10
lot.
points. 10 points.
Well, 12 points.
12.
So I think this is difficult for white to win because black already has at least 50. When black is trying to reduce white, black probably can still gain more points.
Whereas white would need to make almost the whole center to be able to keep up.
Here's another question.
Yes.
So Jenny, what is your favorite variant?
My favorite what?
Favorite variant of your top left joseki?
Oh, is this one up here? Yeah. Oh. Which of these josekis do you like the best? Of the new ones, I assume, maybe? Oh, okay.
Does it mean that after the attach, white attacks extend here?
After that one, yeah.
I don't like this joseki
You
at
don't
all.
like the joseki at all? You don't
I
like
don't.
any of them?
No, I don't like any of this joseki. I mean, this one.
Why not? Is it
I don't.
too thin or too...
No, I just don't like this one. I usually don't play this,
Hmm.
but since everybody is playing that, I have to know about it.
Ah, I see. So which is your favorite one to play against then?
Well, I think my understanding about opening is more free. That get stuck on josekis. I don't get stuck on josekis.
We want to get fighting as quick as we can.
I think opening is like you want to get the game into the situation you're good at.
I see.
So you don't have to. You can play freely as you get into this situation that I'm good at this. So you try to get the situation.
So you want to
True.
move the game to a situation where you're killing people as soon as possible.
No.
Did I say that?
I'm good at handle that kind of situation. Then I would
Right.
do that. Like I'm good at, for example, I like to control. I like to control everything.
Right.
I don't want to have like a very unreasonable fight.
Sure,
Or
sure.
just start fight for no reason. I don't like that.
Okay.
So I will try to play the moves that I can control the situation. That's what I
see.
want.
And does this joseki not
Well,
help you do
I-
that? Sure.
Well, I don't get stuck on josekis.
I
I will
see.
choose the simple josekis. I don't want to like work very hard and figure out all the josekis because I don't think that's really useful. So that's also my suggestion to people that you don't need to get stuck on all
Don't get
the
stuck on it.
the josekis. You want to think about the whole board more. That like how to handle this game.
I see, I like it. Okay, so shall we keep going? They have some
Yeah, we
moves
have.
here.
Wow, they did a lot.
They did
So
a
black
lot
played here. Right, so I was just counting that like this place only has 12 points, right?
Right.
So that means white needs to get 40 points here.
Right.
And black cannot gain anything.
Cannot get any more, right?
Right, that way white can
So
win.
40 points would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You
6,
count
7.
like
This
that.
is only 35. No, I'm just
No,
making it easy
you
for the
have
people
to-
watching.
you
I count like that when I'm on TV, Jenny. Come
You
on.
have to do that.
No. I'm,
No,
Well,
so basically it's like this.
I would say if white needs 40 points, I'm like, how much is 40 points? Like,
Yeah.
where can I hold the line?
Right, so
And it would have to be really far out there. Right?
right, this is hard because like black cannot gain anything.
You're right. If black gets any extra points, it doesn't work. I
Black
need
gets
even
10
more.
points, white gets 40, black
Right.
still wins.
Right.
So he comes here, and black comes here. This is a good move. Well, I think Mark's reading is good. Like this area, right?
Very sharp.
Very sharp. That's why why like who is really strong? People who are sharp. Why are they strong?
'Cause they
People-
read well.
They can read,
Right.
and reading is key.
Right. Beats joseki any day.
Well, joseki is also reading.
Sure. But
And-
memorizing joseki. How about
Well, I think memorizing joseki, it depends because reading, like some josekis, every move is like a forcing move. Yeah, it kills you if you play wrong, right?
Sure.
And some josekis are very peaceful, nothing happens. So I think like some like josekis with lots of fights, lots of reading, lots of capture rates, things like that. That will help with your reading.
I see.
If you
Okay.
if you work on that
So
kind of
learning
joseki.
complicated joseki.
Well, I said that will help with your reading.
I see. Learning complicated joseki to focus on reading helps.
There's another
Well,
question.
basically, you do problems also helps.
Okay, doing problems. Well, everybody should do their problems anyway. I have to say that.
Right.
Contractually obligated.
Yes.
Anyway, yes. Another question.
This is not related to you.
Oh, okay.
It's Jenny. How close are top Western players to the average professionals?
Average professional is very close, I think. You mean average, like me?
Well, actually, the average professionals, there's a lot of professionals.
Well, there's a difference between like what does average professional mean? Because like professionals who quit tournaments for 10 years, are they average?
Well, see, that's the thing. If you have a
Right.
whole lot of professionals,
Right, so it's
the
unclear
average
about
is-
the average. What does average mean? I think the active professionals, Western pros, compare with the active Chinese pros, I think they're still not very close. Still, the active pros in China is still much
Would be-
better
would be
than the Western. Yeah, but the professionals who are teaching, they're not playing tournaments for a long time. I think that's very close.
Got it.
So it depends on what kind of what do you mean? But because I think like there are two amateur players in that room from China. They are top amateur players. They are quite strong. They can be a lot of pros.
Right.
Because I don't mean
We're actually gonna do
the active pros.
Right.
I mean right.
We'll actually be interviewing those amateur players later in the week. Kevin is going. Hey, go ahead.
That
Hey.
says, do you think Mark Lee is the strongest player in the Masters?
Do we personally?
Master division doesn't include those people who are visiting this, like the Chinese
Only in
pros,
the tournament.
and only people who live
I don't
here.
think Mark is actually in the Masters division because he's visiting from Korea.
He's visiting. He's not a master division.
That's a good question. But in
Right.
the top, this is complicated. So
I don't
there's-
think he's the strongest in that room. I don't think so.
Okay.
That room, because they are Chinese pros. They're top Chinese amateurs. So
So we'll actually be interviewing those Chinese amateurs
Mhm.
who are visiting. Kevin Huang will be interviewing them on Tuesday on the stream. So we're going to actually have interviews with those strong amateurs who are making their living win and go tournaments in China.
Well,
So
they
it-
could. You should ask good questions.
I think Kevin's gonna ask the good questions. Anyway, can we talk about this move here actually briefly? Because you
Uh-huh.
say this is really sharp. Like I
Uh.
would maybe think of this to begin with, but you say
Right.
this is really sharp, probably because it's making me.
This is also
push
good.
it.
This is also good.
It's also okay. Okay.
But I think he might be worried about, for example, we look at a very simple thing that he doesn't even want to give white this chance to push out, because if when black Atari is here, white has, it's possible white can Atari and white can also connect.
Sure.
Right, so this is
make it too
unclear.
complicated.
He wants to play here to make it more clear, because what we can see is white cannot to come out,
Right.
because white comes out, the cut doesn't work.
Right.
Right, you can see this Atari kills the white.
And it just you
So
push straight down.
right,
and
push
it's
straight
over.
down.
Right.
So white has to connect, and then it's clear that if white honey, black will cut, and then there's this came up, and then there's this Atari, right?
And it'd be over. This looks.
So this is a hard for black to hard for white to deal with both sides.
So.
But it doesn't mean it's over. You can see like this is there's a cut if black Atari is here, then this outside will be cut off.
Right. We just jump, right?
White Atari and
then-
fix it. But if black comes here, if this is center, like if this connect is center, then there's a problem. You see this, like if black tries to kill, right?
Yeah,
There's a
we cut. And now I don't know how I can do this because otherwise I'll lose. on the
Right,
side.
if you
Do this
Atari here, white Atari and Atari, then black is short of liberties
short
in the
of
corner.
liberties, that's
Right, so there's still something. But black doesn't have a choice. He has to play like this. So he read everything already? He's finished? Right, so Mark's move is here. And we can see white connects, black is gonna come here, and white only has 3 liberties.
So now this cut doesn't give us enough.
You can just continue and keep going and see what happens.
And see what happens.
Because this is forced.
Right, and this is the game thing as well.
Right, and white actually played here. How does this work? So if black Ataris, wait. No, this is not. Oh, white actually black. Yeah, black did play
Black has
here,
to
and
play
white
here.
comes here.
Right,
So,
we're still trying to go back to taking in the set.
So this plays. There's nothing.
I agree.
I don't see anything useful.
Okay, and it doesn't even seem like
So it's
this,
just dead.
This is
Oh.
enough to make this.
He was tricking me. I thought he had something, and then I look at it and there's nothing.
Michael likes to play the prove it moves. Prove it.
Well, but like this, anything like this, if you're not awake, you can you
You're
can
on a
die.
tightrope,
You
that's
can
right.
die
Yeah.
anytime.
Kabam! There it is. Game in.
This one, I don't think this works for black.
This doesn't.
Sorry. I don't think this works for white.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
I'm
say this
sorry.
looks like it works for black pretty well.
Yeah.
It can just come out.
And then this one, and then
I still have to.
I don't
call.
think white has enough. This is not here.
It's not 40 anymore.
This center. And then white comes here. Black comes here. White honey first.
Black ignores it.
Right, I was wondering.
Yeah, we're gonna turn in the middle. Middle's bigger.
Yeah. And he honey,
Honeys. And then
And
black honey. And
honey.
black cuts.
white cuts.
And now black loses.
This doesn't look right for white. White has too many problems.
And not enough points.
Right. Is there any fancy combinations black can do and kill something?
Does he need them?
And you think he's that ahead?
Well, the only. Well.
Maybe he doesn't need to. Maybe he really doesn't need to. So right, so let's just wait for the game.
Sure.
You
Okay.
think?
We got 10 here.
Mm-hmm.
We got
Because
12. there.
well, 12 here, right?
Right. 12. It's only 22 points. 5
22,
there.
and then there's something here, center.
Well, this is what we need to see. How much does white need, right?
Black has at least 55. So we can try something. Let's have some fun like this kind of things. What's going on? I didn't read. Let's just work.
Let's just work it out.
like this.
Yeah, and we wouldn't want to just play there directly without making these exchanges.
This exchange is fine. So white comes here. Black comes.
Honey, yeah, right.
Honey?
Sure,
Really?
if it works. If it doesn't work, don't do it. Okay, so that doesn't work. We gotta play back here.
Yeah. So if white pushes here, black will just turn.
I'll be happy to connect to something. Right. Will it leave? So this would only leave white with 20 odd points, 15 odd points here. which is
But this
not
might,
enough to catch up.
but you need to be careful. This might kill you.
That would be bad.
That would be bad.
That would
Like
be
I
bad.
show you a variation that kills you. For example, there's a push.
There are lots of
And there's
variations
this-
that kill me, Jenny.
And there's a move here.
Sure. So if we just go that far, that's problematic.
Hmm.
I didn't say black was tanuki. I just said
Uh,
how much does white need to get?
yeah.
Did it work? Do we have something happen?
It's fine.
Great. Hmm.
He's taking his time trying to do something.
Figure out exactly how much it means. But we wouldn't want to just do this.
You can do that.
No, you push. Okay.
Yeah. Now if he pushes, you can. If he pushes here, you can Atari. You can block. Yes.
No.
Mm.
Am I gonna die? Is that how
Try
this is?
it.
Do I die?
Try it.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, I see some problems.
No.
I have some regrets.
You need to have confidence with your reading.
Well, I didn't actually read it. Oh no, my reading's fine. Yeah,
Why
this
are you
works.
so
This is
scared?
okay. This is okay. Yeah,
This is
fine.
okay.
This is fine.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Try
so-
it.
I thought I had an extra little
Mm.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one way.
But even if we do this, if white just protects it,
No, this doesn't protect.
That doesn't protect,
This
it's
one
gonna be bad.
protects when the black comes in. This reduces a lot. And then like there's this kind of clamp. White
yeah, it
doesn't
reduces,
really
and
have.
this is almost sente, right? Because
because white has to come back, and then there's not so much here.
definitely not 25 points. Which is how much white needs, right? At least 25 points. Oh, we
Yeah.
got a bunch of moves.
So black doesn't need to work so hard. Black just needs to reduce. So that's what he did. Yeah, I'm wondering why white didn't connect here. I was thinking if black honey, white is gonna connect. But white played here in the game. This is a lot of points because then this clamp will
The
work
clamp is still
again.
there, yeah.
So black connects here, white connect here.
Has to.
Then black pushes, white
White blocks.
blocks.
Now he doesn't even need to clamp. Black can clamp.
And he cut here.
Ouch.
Ouch. Read. Work.
Read work. Okay, let me see. I would want to save all the Ataris until later. What if I just do this? How much do I need?
How much do you need?
That's my question. I would want to keep resisting.
This one is tricky.
Ha 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 ha. See, it's okay. So I didn't read it instantly. That makes me feel a little better.
No, I'm thinking about what's the best way to kill you.
Oh, is that what it is?
Well, if I want to kill something, this already works. I just need to play here. Then
does already
these
work.
two Miai.
That me, that's right. That's right.
Right.
So I'm between a rock and a hard place already.
That's why white cannot extend.
Can't extend.
No. Right, the black just needs to play like this. Simple.
Okay. Okay.
And if white takes the same, this is still 2 centimeters.
Right.
Black still has 2 centimeters.
Right. Still centered. Yep.
This aji is really bad. This area, the aji is really bad.
So I wonder why you didn't connect here.
I don't know. I'm wondering. Wow, this is 1 line difference. Well, black is also gaining some points.
Right. White wasn't supposed to let black get any points.
He played here
Yeah,
first.
he doesn't actually play
He
here.
played this center. White has to reduce the liberties. And then black comes back here. This is the... No, I really don't think white has enough. White doesn't have enough. Yeah, I think this game is
Simple enough.
mostly finished.
Okay. We can adjourn if you'd like to call it a night. What do you think? You want to stick it out to the end?
I think it's gonna finish very soon.
You think it's gonna finish very soon?
I
Okay. Okay.
feel.
Then we'll stick around. All right.
Mike is in Byoyomi.
He's been in Byoyomi for a while.
Right, that's the Byoyomi.
Long time.
There's another question.
Yes.
Can white make a call on the top left?
Top
Close
left?
the top left.
This corner? Wait, which corner? This one? That's the top. That's the only place white cannot make a call. How does white make a call?
I don't think there's a code here.
There's no code. this
this is just-
this lives.
Right.
And you play
Play
here.
you're alive.
Black just call.
And more importantly, if you play here after you live, white. I mean, this doesn't go anywhere. There's
This
no-
doesn't go anywhere.
Right. There's no connection.
Right, so there's no code. Oops.
It's gone.
If there's a code, then white can fight. Because this code will kill everything.
Big,
How
big
about
go.
Black cannot let white make a code. There's no code. Black comes here. And then white comes here. Yeah, this looks like... let's count one more time.
Okay. Okay, you want to count white? I'll tell you what, I'll count white because there's less there. And you can count black.
White has about 40. I already finished
Oh,
counting.
man, that was my job.
Yeah, I think black wins for sure.
40 for white, how many for black?
I don't have a very accurate number, but it's almost like 55 for sure, 60 something. Well, this corner, black's reading is really good. This corner.
That was enough to
And
do
he
it?
played a very good sequence here. Yeah, this is the place decides the game.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, black wings, but not like a big, very big wing. But for this level, if it's like a 5 points wing, it's already big.
Right. Not
Wings
enough
by
to
5
over-
points is already big. Yeah, I can see. I can find. I can count. White has 50. The black has more than 60. So 10 points ahead on the board is for sure, and could be more.
3.5.
Because there's not much white can do. There's no Yosei moves that will change things.
Got it.
Oh, he didn't fix this one.
Alright, we'd actually left this here.
Mm.
So I didn't fix. Is it bigger?
Well, he has no time to fix because he's
Okay,
losing.
he has too much to do.
Mm.
I see. So, I cut. Mm-hmm. So it was in this area that the game was decided. Was there a particular move here that you thought was questionable? Or
Well, I have to look at it. This move is very good. This move earlier, this move.
because it seemed like after the 3-3 invasion and white descent.
Because white turned here instead of this turn.
Right.
Then black got this move in center.
Right.
And he didn't want to play here because then white will get another center on the outside.
Right.
So he wants to fight here, but black got this center, then honey and killed the 3 stone. Maybe Mike misread it. He didn't see this, or I don't know. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he sees this result, he won't play like this.
I see. Yeah, well, right. This would not be a result.
So basically, earlier when black played here and then cut, white has to turn.
Got it.
Black just answers every move. I killed this one.
Excuse me. Sorry.
And this one? Well, there's not much to do.
Quite a month to jump. So this is presumably smaller than this exchange. How do you count? Do you want to do a little endgame lesson to say how you count?
Which one is smaller than which one?
This one presumably is smaller than this one. Otherwise, Mike should play here rather than black play here.
This one white pushes and then pushes here in center, then there's a lot of points, right? It's gone if there's no eye here.
Ah, so it's the Sente follow up there
Mm-hmm.
that makes that worthwhile.
Well, also I think if black wins anyway, he will just answer every move.
You know, we don't actually have to keep
Yeah,
the board
right.
going.
I
We can
think-
switch back to the players if you
Right,
want.
we can do that.
Yeah,
I
we
think
can
this
just watch
game.
the end
I
here.
think this game is finished.
Okay, but we'll still be live. We can just keep talking. We're just small. So audio still. Yeah. So as we watch here, Sahane, it looks like Mike's really trying to play the end game for every possible point, but.
He didn't want to resign.
Well, if it's 3 points, I don't know. By the way, our technical troubles halfway through. We had Peter Hanselmeyer of I think of the Minneapolis Go Club came through and loaned us his laptop so we could finish watching the game. Thank you very much if you're out there. We appreciate it. Oh. Wait, what just happened? Does that? Is he looking for a face to resign? No?
I didn't see it. We just didn't see it.
Like walking into a door. Just surprise.
It's dead.
Yeah, another question I was being asked is
Yes.
why is 7? Because
Oh, all right. I should make this explanation. Why is Mark Lee 7 done?
that was asked like 6, 7.
All right. Here's how it works. Everybody, pay attention. We'll say it this one time, and we'll be asked on a dozen times this week. There's rank, which is the number of Dan you are, and there's rating, which is a mathematical number determined by our ranking system. The rating system has floating point numbers that goes up as high as it needs to. So Mark Lee's rating is 10 point something something something. That's not a rank. The highest rank we have is 7 Dan. Everybody with a rating above a 7.0 is a 7 Dan. So Mark Lee's rating goes up to 10 Dan, but we do not award ranks higher than 7 Dan. Hopefully that's clear. Same way KGS has ranks that go above 9 Dan, or they have ratings that go up. You can see the rating graph climb past. It's the same thing. Those people may have a rating of 10 Dan, they still won't get a rank higher than 90. So, there we go. Game is over. Looks like Black has resigned. Black has won by resignation. White has resigned. Excuse me. Thanks, Jenny, for joining us. Really appreciate it. You want to go to the commentary only? No, just us, Jenny and I. We'll do some quick announcements. Tomorrow morning, we're going to get started at 9 in the morning, Central Time. We're going to have the next game of the U.S. Open Masters at 10 in the morning, U.S. Central Time. Hajin Lee, Haley, will be joining us for the commentary. That commentary will run for 2 hours, 10 to 12. And then tomorrow afternoon, we'll have the next Redmond Cup game. And then in the evening, there will be a teaching game between Nick Sabicki and Hajin Lee. That'll be great fun. That'll be 7 o'clock. I think if you want to see Nick Sabicki cry horrible tears, you can watch. I mean, you've already seen Nick Sabicki cry. I remember when you were reviewing his game, I think. He
When
still
did I
hasn't
see him?
recovered. He has like post-traumatic
did I?
stress. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't remember I see him cry.
But it's very possible. Anyway, that'll be tomorrow as well. We want to do a quick thank you, everyone, for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll switch and watch the players if they're reviewing the board, and then we'll be done. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a good night. Jenny, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
Really
you
appreciate
for
it.
doing this great job.
Oh, I think you did most of the work.
No, I mean,
Oh, I mean-
setting up we do this camera
Well,
and this live stream is really cool.
But it's only because people. So thanks.
Okay,
Thanks, everyone. Good night.
good night.
It was too much for you. So, I had to do this. Yeah. This is syntax series. And this is so much smaller. Then then it's probably good for you. Maybe I have this.
How about this first here?
Yeah, that might be better. I
If I play this is
yeah,
too big for
might,
this.
yeah. This is the same.
So this is a bit close game.
It depends on what happens. I don't think you could. This is I didn't think of that. I thought all you could do was block.
It's,
That could be
yeah,
something.
it's different.
Yeah, a lot of points. So.
Right.
Oh God. And yeah, I have. Let's see. Maybe
That's first here. I didn't realize how severe this one is. Maybe it's better if you. So I play here.
It's still,
Yeah.
still points.
Yes.
Maybe this has to be lower. And that would have fixed everything. It's not a huge difference. It's greedy. That's what you were gonna run.
But is it here?
Yeah. I felt okay there. Let's say,
This exchange is so bad, right?
Yeah.
I thought, at first I thought like this move.
Yeah, yeah, but
I didn't see that.
and I might just take it later.
Oh,
Yeah,
so,
let's just do this. But then I think I'll be happy. Yeah.
it's not that.
I think I'll be happy now. I was not sure if I should have cut you off. There's a lot of territory here. I suppose the thickness is important.
I might play here.
Yeah. Because this is basically Sente, it's still no cut. Maybe I should have attacked this instead of played here. It was like this. I think maybe I should have done that first. But I saw that all this stuff is Sente. I didn't want to get rid of all of that. So,
It's not 100% sometimes.
yeah,
You can do more.
yeah. So that's what I saw. So, but then when you fixed it, I didn't.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, this was good. I thought you would just play that. I just stupid. And maybe I should have done this. Or just that. Is this still something? So that's okay.
First thing,
Yeah,
you have truth.
I'm not sure if that's one.
So,
Oh.
yeah, sometimes.
It's too good. If it doesn't die, it's not good.
So,
Yeah, so this is not really close enough. So yeah, that's why I didn't do that. Yeah, but I thought this could be better than the game.
should we?
This might be better than the game, but it doesn't, not a huge deal. Maybe I should have added this. I don't know what you could do here.
I think I should be.
Yeah. But it should be fine. This is awesome too. So I thought this was okay for me.
So, also to say sentence.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. This was. play this, I got scared. I don't know what I was scared about. This doesn't help the outside much. I suppose you could do.
This one.
Yeah. So if I did this beforehand, I could have done this, but now it's too late to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the same versions.
Not Sente anymore.
So it's not working?
Well, I mean, maybe. If you keep doing can still
It
hear.
looks dangerous.
Yeah.
Versus so many guns.
Yeah. This is not good for Frank. I guess it's not too late. I think I should have done this right away. I was trying to be a strong player. Should have done that. But so, I mean, yeah. Well, this is good for me.
I was confused. This one is working.
Does it work?
Yeah.
It
It's
does?
red.
Yeah.
I didn't see this card.
So, if you block, no, you shouldn't have that. This hurt this move a little. I don't know why I was so scared.
And at first time it means if you capture this move it could be
It's
bad.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I thought this can't it's not working.
And it is. I should have done that first. I hate losing territory right off the bat. could you
I was worried about
Yeah.
card.
Yeah. Then do that. Ko is good for me.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
so anything is same. Wait, no, not the same.
It's not same.
Maybe this one.
It's also yes.
Could be. This was better than my actual game.
I didn't expect
Oh, I played a I played a pretty good. That was a pretty good move, but I don't know why I got so scared. That's a skill difference. Could you yeah. There's no this is no good for black. Could you do this? Because it's
it's
about
much
the
better
same.
for white.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I thought this was
Hello. Hi. Is that working?
There you go. It is in fact working. So,
All right,
so
nice to
tomorrow
meet you,
morning,
yes.
White should be fine.
I should look at the cut first.
Oh, no.
Wait, is it my turn? No, now it's my turn. Still not. It's not clear. Dang, what's that delay? This is probably gonna live. It's It's not too bad for black, but white should be okay. Yeah, oh man.
Yes.
Oh, this
That's
is
okay.
yeah. Oh. Yeah, the game was in the game you also got this.
Also here,
Yeah.
like 2,000.
Still, I thought the game was still relatively close after like to this point. After this, I didn't think I
I thought almost Finsfield
yeah.
here. I
Yeah.
got many points.
I was very curious.
Don't
When you fix the shape.
This jump?
Yeah, when you fix the shape, I thought maybe.
Oh,
Do you have enough
yeah.
time? Can you leave it? It's a
Yeah,
lot of bad odds you
I
fixed.
thought about that for a while,
I didn't.
It's a little bit slow, but
but it might be a good. So
Yeah,
if
correct.
black cuts, I have to attack basically.
Yeah.
Or
Most
attack.
of black gets this kid for free.
this area, many sentence.
It was pretty painful. So
Yeah.
that's why I should have went those die instead of these two. This corner completely dirty. I was hoping that after this, you might still think you're way ahead, so you play like kind of just like push.
Also, Honey's, it was a mistake. Honey was just,
Yeah. But yeah. Thought you would just do that and then would count and be like, what? You won the earlier game?
yeah.
I think it went very long, so nobody knew who won.